Yo, what's up, Jimmy Jam? What's up, Garrett? How's it going? Yeah, man, I appreciate you showing up, man. Showing up and showing out. That's what's up. I'm gonna have to turn the camera off. I got a bad glare coming in through the window behind me. What's up, E-man? How's it going, my bud? Yeah, I'm just gonna turn the camera off. It's a really bad glare off the window. All right, we're gonna hop back into it. We're gonna be doing some mule deer grindage. Let's get it going, guys. Good to see you guys here on this fantastic Tuesday. We want to drop our time back. Doing really good, E-man. Doing really good, buddy. Gunsmoke, what's up, bro? Get somewhere where I don't have hunting pressure. Let's get it started. You guys that are members, make sure you check out some of the emojis. I did some rearranging of the emojis today, a few minutes ago, earlier. So there's some new emojis and rearranging of stuff. Took away several of the ones that never get used and replaced them with new emojis. So make sure you check those guys out. Put them in the chat. Gunsmoke with the band hammer. So I'm at the point in my grind where things get a little sketchy finding shooters. They're kind of scattered. So I've got it narrowed down to certain lakes that I can go to find shooters, but sometimes they're there, sometimes they're not. It's kind of it's a hit or miss kind of thing sometimes. Max, what's up? Welcome in, man. Don't have any shooters here anymore either, just level 2s. Every now and then I'll have a shooter spawn in, but that's okay. This means my herds are managed. Are your internet's taking a bad turn right now, Jimmy? That sucks, dude. Sorry to hear that, man. Rip Jimmy's internet. R.I.P. Rest in peace. One shooter there. Yo, Turtle, what's up? That's a real difficult shot to make, a front-facing shot. at that steep angle. I got a heart shot on him, but that was a tough one to make. He got to lift his head in just the right angle so you don't hit him in the chin or hit him in the nose. Eating brunch. Nice, Turtle. It's kind of fancy, ain't it, Turtle? Brunch. Most people just eat lunch. Are you going live shortly, Jimmy? Nice, nice, nice. I'll try to catch it. I'll try to catch it and catch up with you. Too early to call it lunch. Well, not for me. It's just the right time. It's 11:45 for me, bud. $10.48 for you. Well, 15 more minutes and it'll be just the right time for you, bud, to call it lunch. Ruth. How's it, Ruth? He's got potential. He won't ever make it, but he scores overtime. Oh, there's a 5. Let's go. He's probably a troll. Huh, there's another potential dime. There's 3 potential diamonds right here. That, my friends, is what you call a pretty good lake. I need to get down here to my stand. Yeah, thank you, Ruth. Thanks for throwing those in there. Ruth, I was saying earlier, I did some rearranging of the member emojis, so I've got some new emojis in there. If you wanna check those out. There's the 4. Where's the 5? That's a 3. That's a 3. Where'd the 5 go? Where did my level 5 go? Where could he be? There he is. So I'm gonna try to take him and him. Get wrecked, son. Lay down. Alright, Jimmy. Have a good one, my brother. Where could he be? Yeah, I don't know. It's like he was hiding. I don't know, Turtle. What you think? You think he might make dime? It was like 266 to 315, I think. Something like that. Well, that was insane. I had 3 deer in one zone that had diamond potential. I don't think he'll make it, Turtle. I don't think he's gonna make it. He had some width to him, but he didn't have the mass that he needed to make it, I don't think. Oh yeah, Ruth, I know it's not fun. Yeah, sometimes you got to stay on those doctors. They don't want to. Sometimes they don't want to run tests that you feel are necessary, and you're never going to get to the bottom of it if they don't run those tests. So yeah, whatever tests you feel like need to be run, they need to be run. What you think, Turtle? I don't think he's gonna make it. He don't have enough kickers to make it. Oh, he made it. Dang, right on the money, 312. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. So that makes number 5 of the grind, I think. Gotta get my phone out of my pocket. Number 5 on the grind. Let's run down here and check this lake. Yeah, he made it. 312.53. That was... He just did make it. Yeah, Ruth. I don't know. You would think, with all the testing that has been done on you, you poor thing, that they would have found something by now, or at least found a way to like help with the issue you got going on. But it seems like everything they try, it might work for a day or two or a week or two, and then boom, it's right back to where you were at. So it's like they're chasing their own tails around in circles with everything you're going through and everything they're doing for you. And it's got to be discouraging for you to think, oh, well, they might have got it this time, and then boom, right back where you started. Oh yeah, Ruth has definitely got her own empire. The Ruth Nation. I tell you what, Ruth could start a YouTube channel right now and blow up and be bigger than any of the biggest YouTubers that do Call of the Wild right now. If Ruth wanted to start her own channel. Like, she could be bigger than Scarecrow and all of them if she started a channel. She's just got that massive amount of followers behind her. Oh, I know so, Ruth. I know you could. Ah, dang it, I couldn't get lined up on him. Let's see, there we go, right there. If he walks, Got to make sure nobody does anything stupid, Jimmy. Yeah. All right, Jimmy. Good luck, buddy. Happy hunting. We'll see you tonight, my brother. Ruth, you underestimate yourself, honey. Do you know how big Ruth is? Ruth is known far and wide across the country and matter of fact, across the globe. Ruth is well known. You have your own song, for God's sakes, in Rum's chat. I mean, come on, Ruth. That's big time right there. What is it? The Legend of Ruth? Is that the name of it? Oh, and in Chopper Stream too. Yeah, you have your own song. You've pretty much got an album, Ruth. You've pretty much got an album. I don't know if I got this deer over here. Traveler Ruth. Yeah. So yeah, that's not going. That could be hunting pressure for a dead deer. It could be. Let's check it out and see. Ace. You could start at Ace and just keep popping around to the different lakes where they're supposed to spawn at, and keep checking them and picking up zones as you go, and you should be okay. The only thing that might be tricky is your respawns. Your respawns might throw them over to some of the lakes that you haven't scouted yet. So a bit of advice, Ace. Get you one or two really good close friends that you trust. Put your map in multiplayer, but do it on a private session and only open it up to 2 players. Well, yourself plus 2, and have your 2 buddies go on and help you search the map. Because sometimes zones will show up for other people that you can't really find right off the bat. So get them to help you search, and just let them know that, hey, we're not shooting anything right now, but we'll shoot at some point. We'll shoot, and you can help shoot. But right now, what we want to do is we want to search the map for the zones, because we need to find the zones. If you got about 20, you're only shy about 10 zones, because there's only about 30 zones that you need to find. So that's my recommendation to you, is to open it up in multiplayer in a private session with like 2 of your closest friends that you can trust, that won't go on and like murder your map, and go from there with that. Yeah, and I mean, it's not exactly that amount of zones. You might have less zones. I mean, not everybody's is the same. So if they're going to come to me, I'll just wait till he gets here, and I'll take him with the old crossbow here. I don't know why they're coming across the lake here for. They still got time left. So he's at about 100 right now. That's fine, Turtle. Oh, I hit him in the butt. Come on, change. Change weapons. Change weapons. Oh, okay. Yeah, there was way more drag on that crossbow bolt than I thought there was. It shot him in the back leg instead of in the front shoulder. I did not lead him far enough. But he died. He died, so. Well, in my defense, I missed twice, so. Well, I hit him. I hit him twice, so I missed once. Okay. Hmm. He's a good kitty. Okay. So he's kind of acting like you, huh? Yeah, I was gonna try to add the camera in, but the sun's still shining too bright. Thought the sun went behind a cloud or something, but it didn't. I gotta get a blackout curtain to go behind me on the on that window. Or I've got some window tint. I need to tint that window. We bought that tent with the intention of putting it on the windows and the door, and we just haven't done it. What's up, Ropes? Thank you, sir. Thank you. That's number 5 of the grind. Yeah. Oh, you're opening your map on Emerald. Nice. So I watched Boss Lady's short did he? I guess he put it out today, or he might have put it out yesterday, of like a. It might have been today, but it was like a kill compilation since the new map was released and stuff. And he had an albino bison on there, and it looked really, really similar to the bison that I saw yesterday on my map. So I'm thinking I probably have an albino bison, because it was kind of like a light tan color, but it was labeled as albino. So I think I've got an albino bison on my map, but I think it's only like a level 2 female, I think. So I don't know. I think it might have been yesterday. Ropes plays on PlayStation. Ace. Yeah, he was in the party last night. Yeah, that was Rum. Mm-hmm. Got that glitch again where it's not giving me. Oh, it's giving it to me now. Okay, there's my buck there. There's my buck. Oh yeah, ropes. Yeah, which racks do they get? They got one of the ball sack racks and what? Oh yeah, I don't really like the spindle rack. I like the corkscrews. Yeah, ropes, it's definitely worth it, buddy. If you got $10 that you can spare, it's worth it, man. It is. I've had so much fun just hunting the mule deer on here. But if you're just wanting to hunt mule deer, you can get Silver Ridge Peaks and hunt mule deer. But this snow map is different, man. It is so fun. Where did this deer go? Did he go around the lake here? How are you swimming in ankle deep water, dog? You make no sense. Yeah, Ace. That was the 308. Yeah, SRP has the mountain lions. That makes it a little difficult to hunt anything at a drink zone, because the mountain lions will scare all the animals off. Ropes, surprisingly, yeah, there are a bunch of mule deer on that map. They're scattered. They have more drink zones on that map than they do on this map. The drink zones are more concentrated on Askiy Ridge. Yeah, Ace, those are my top guns too. The Arzina 300 mag tactical and the Zarza 308. Those are two of my top guns. Why did it put me over here? Also, I like the Hansen 30-06 as well. I just wanted to do something a little. I wanted to throw back into the old days of shooting the 308. Yeah, ropes. The 243 hands down is one of the most accurate weapons in the game. just doesn't have the knockdown power for the bigger animals. It is a, what is a 2 to 6 rifle is what it is, I think. I think it's 2 to 6. No, because you can shoot foxes with a 243. No, the 308 is 4 to 8. I know that, but Ropes is talking about he still shoots the 243. It's classed for 2 to 6, but when you get up above like class 4, it's a little underpowered for those animals. So I don't recommend that you try. And you can harvest those animals, but you pretty much have to be within like 150 meters, and you have to pretty much make a very, very good shot on them to get them. There he is. That's a level 2 though. Let's see. Where's my deer at? It's level 2 female. That's level 2. 4570 is a good rifle. So I don't have. Yeah. Oh, there's a diamond potential. He won't never make it. One version of it does, yeah. Oh yeah, you'll enjoy it, Ropes. You'll enjoy it, but not a bad choice. How about your bloodhound? Did you get him leveled up to 15 and 20? What is it, 15 and 20? He's at 30 and 15. Nice. Nice. Have you been assigning him attributes as you gain levels? You know, you have to assign attributes to him, or abilities. Yeah, so hold on just a second and I'll show you what you have to do, Ropes. So go into your weapon cache, go down to your kennel, and well, it won't let me go into the traits, but anyway, let me see. Let's purchase a new dog. Alright. Set as active. Oh, how do I go into his traits now? Oh, then you go into your just go into your map and then go down to where it says hunting dog, and you see this. I've got this dog selected. You go over to where it says traits, and then you can set the different traits as you level them up. Took me a second. I had to remember what to do. So once you purchase your dog, you go hit your map button, go down to where it says hunting dog, and then you go into where it says traits, and you can assign different traits to him to help him track better or do whatever his job is better. Oh yeah, it'll make it a way better experience for your ropes. Way better experience. And yes, Turtle, I named my dog Booger. Yeah, don't tell nobody. Oh, I did not see that one. Dang it. That's alright. Come on, run towards me there, guy. Come on, keep coming towards me. Keep coming, keep coming, keep coming. Overcorrected. Shot over him, dang it. Oh, he stopped. Dang it. He's gonna get away. He's getting away. He got away from him. Dang it. Oh well. I had him set up too, pulling him like coming on a string, and gotta let him get away. Yeah, the only reason I knew about that ropes, the only reason I knew about that is whenever the dogs came out, I watched all the EW content and stuff on the dogs. Yeah, Garrett. So this lake right here, very bottom, I've got a tent up here on the hillside with a tripod. Then there's a lake right here. I've got a tent on the hill and a tripod here. This lake here, I've got a tent and a tripod here. There are no mule deer here, here, or here. There's a lake here, and I've got a tent here and a tripod here just on the other side of this path. You don't have to use this tent if you don't want to. You can set up on this side and use this lookout tower with the fast travel point to it and place you a tripod somewhere. There's an open spot somewhere right in here. You have a good shooting lane if you want to use that. And I might actually flip mine around and put my tent back here and my tripod here somewhere, because that is a really good shooting lane. But I haven't done it yet. Then we'll come up here. I have a tent here, a tripod for here. I can shoot across the top of the trees because this dark spot here, this is all trees surrounding this lake, so it's hard to see. So I get up on this hillside, I can shoot across the trees into the herd of deer. There are mule deer here, but this zone, these two zones are herd managed down. They're like ones and twos, so I don't have any big deer spawning here anymore. Let's see, there are mule deer here, but this is managed down, so I don't have to come here anymore. There's mule deer here, but this is a solo female zone. I don't have to come here anymore. This is the starter lake. I use this outpost, and I've got a tripod stand here. My farthest shot is about 360 yards all the way across the lake here. This is the only zone that I have shooters spawn in. This is a single doe and a single doe. This is like a 6 or an 8 deer zone. I have 1 or 2 deer that'll be shooters in this zone, and I've got a pickup tent here. I've got this lake here. I've got a tent, a tripod here, and I've got one zone here. I only have one male there. There are no mule deer here. This zone is managed down, so I don't come here. I've got a tent way up here on the hillside. A tripod here with about a 350 yard shot on this zone. I've got good deer on this zone. This zone is managed down, but I use this tent for this zone too. It's just an easier shot from this side rather than using this outpost to get it. If you want to use this outpost because you don't have tents, by all means you can do it. Over here to the center, I've got a tent here. I can swing over here, and this is where I just shot my last diamond at, was right here, and I had 3 other deer that were diamond potential in this zone. And I've got a tent here. This zone is managed down. I think there was a deer here, but it doesn't come back. This zone is a solo female. I've got a tent here. This is actually where the tent glitch is at, where this tripod is stationed at on this lake right here. Got 2 zones here. I've got a tent here. This is where I shot the deer at earlier with the crossbow and shot him in the hind quarter. There is no mule deer here. No mule deer here. There's no mule deer here. There are mule deer here. There's a solo zone here. There's like a 8 deer zone here, but it's all level 1s and 2s. And there's like a 8 deer zone here, but there's all 1s and 2s. So I need to put a duck on this one because I don't have to come back to it. And that's pretty much my rotation. I forgot what I was doing. Oh yeah, I got to go down and get those deer. And I think that deer might have died that I was shooting at here. Yeah, no problem, dude. No problem at all. So that's a little trick that Chopper showed me, Ropes. It is a quick reference. If I put a duck on the zone, that tells me just by looking at it, I've already got that zone managed down and I don't have to go to it, or there are no deer on that lake. So I don't just travel there looking for the deer and there not be deer there, and I waste my time. It's just a quick reference, so I know that I've already been to that lake and checked it out and there's nothing there for me. Yeah, my friend Chopper showed me that and this worked out pretty good. That way I don't have to remember, you know. I was hitting that deer with those shots. I don't have to remember off the top of my head whether I have solo zones there or what. And I know I don't have to go back to it to check it out. And putting a duck on it works out really well because you can place hundreds of duck decoys on a map. So you can have multiple setups for different grinds and use the same technique. If you get too many of one duck out, just change which duck you put out, and you can put that same amount of a different decoy on the map. So you could potentially have 1,000 ducks scattered across your map with all the duck and goose decoys that there are out there. Plus turkeys too. You can put turkeys out there too. But there might be it might be a thing where it won't let you place decoys of a certain animal out that are not on the map. It might not let you place them. I haven't tried that. So I think if you're trying to put a decoy on the map, it has to actually, that animal actually has to be on the map for you to be able to put it out. On Rev, there's mallards on Rev. Yeah. Yeah, there's a ton of mallards on Rev and Thule. I really want there to be a shooter buck out there, and there's not one. He's probably in the trees right there, but I just can't see him. Don't shoot till you see the whites of their eyes. Turtle, you don't realize how good you got it, man. I wish I could be like at home streaming every single day, 24/7. If you really and truly, if you really took advantage of it with the time that you have, you could really blow your channel up. I mean, seriously, you could blow it up and really have something. I knew there was one here. Got him. Let me guess, he's not gonna die, huh? I knew there was gonna be a shooter there. I just didn't know where he was. Oh, quick fact too, Ropes. If you shoot an animal with a bow, whether it be a crossbow or a compound bow or a longbow or whatever, you don't get the hunting pressure that you get with shooting them with a rifle. It's like you're shooting them out of a stand, is the hunting pressure you'll get. Yeah, I know, right? Ropes, literally all he's got to worry about is when he's going to eat his next meal and when he's supposed to shower. He does the latter of the two most of the time. He does more eating than he does showering. Yeah, the bow hunting on the game is a little tricky to start with if you until you can kind of grasp the whole geometry of it. There's a lot of geometry involved. Joby Sellers, howdy partner. How are you? Good to have you. Samuel, what's up, buddy? I'm doing good, Joby. Doing really good. I'm glad to have you in the chat. Welcome. Oh, we hit him, but we didn't hit him good. Alright, let's go see if we can find that deer that I originally was going after. I'm at my deer hunting, big land cutting grass in Meadville, Mississippi. Oh, okay, Samuel. Nice. Okayest Gamer, what's up, my brother? Hadn't seen you in a minute. Welcome into the chat, bro. What is up, Colin? Let's see what I can do here now. Let's see if I can hit a little something here. Merlina, how are you? Just shot a diamond bantang. Those are fun. Marlena, let me tell you what is really fun. Go on Emerald Coast, get your, you can do it with a compound bow, but it's really fun with the longbow. And run with the bantang and shoot them while you run. That is fun, because they're not fast enough to get away from you. You can pretty much, at a dead sprint, you can keep up with them and just shoot them as you go. Hunting and mudding, what's up, my brother? How you doing, dude? Glad to have you in the chat. Welcome in. But yeah, I do that a lot with the bison over on Silver Ridge, and I do it with the bantang on Emerald, or I used to do it a bunch. I don't do it much anymore, but it was really fun. It's also a good way to level up your bow score, and it's also fun to do that with the 10mm Glock. That's how you level up your pistol score as well. And if you're looking to level up your shotgun score so you can unlock the scopes and stuff for the shotgun, take your shotgun with slugs, run with the bison and the bantang. Hunting and mudding, I feel like you should subscribe, but that's your choice. You hang out and see if it's something you want to do. I'd appreciate it if you did, but that's totally up to you. I do 2 streams a day. I have an 11:45 to 12:45 stream, and I also have an between 8:30 and 9 p.m. to about 1 or 2 a.m. stream every night. So if you're looking for somewhere to hang out, this is the place. Oh yeah, Oval's name is Lincoln. Lincoln. Oh yeah. Okay, Colin. Mhm. Oh nice. You must have became close friends with him then. Yeah, but if you hang out in the YouTube chat, Oval's Ethereal's name on his YouTube is his real name. Yeah. Yeah, ropes. It's awesome. It's a good way to level up your weapon scores. Let's see. I have what, five or either six great one red deer. I have two. I've got. I think I've got seven in total. I think I've got five great one red deer and two fallows. So seven in total. Mm-mm, I know I don't have seven red deer. That's either five or six between my two accounts. And my deer just are not showing up here. I don't know what the deal is. Yeah, I saw you, Samuel. You're cutting grass, bud. I saw you, bud. That's cool. All right. I've only got a few minutes left. What is Colin saying? I'm 300 kills and 6 diamonds. I got my 5th diamond earlier, Colin. So I'm right there with you, brother. And don't know exactly how many kills I'm in. I'm somewhere in the neighborhood of 200. Can I play in Africa? You know, Marlena, I have the Africa map, but that's not really one of my favorite maps. I really don't care for it too much. But you can also do that little trick with the bows. You can do that with the water buffalo on the Africa map too, as well. I didn't think about that. Every now and again, on occasion, I will swing over and hunt on the Africa map with some friends and stuff. But as far as going to that map just because I want to hunt that map, that rarely happens because I rarely want to hunt that map. I just don't like it. And that's just my opinion. I mean, it's not a bad map. It's just not a map that I enjoy hunting. That's just my opinion. And you know what they say about opinions. They're like tail holes. Everybody's got one. Yeah, that could be kind of cool to have a predator great one for the next one. And all my deer are level 2s here. What is up with this? Not liking this at all. Everything is turned into a level 2. I've only got about 4 minutes left. I'm tell you what, I'm gonna change the time. I'm gonna go to where I know that albino bison's at, and I'm gonna try to take that bison. The combo I want, let's see, the Milky Way looks nice. I don't really like the fungus rack, and I don't like the spiral rack. I don't know what the other racks are called though, and I really haven't looked at a lot of them to. So I'm gonna fast travel right here, and I'm gonna swing out to where I knew. See, I like the non-typical or the classic rack is what I like. I like more of a realistic rack is what I like to see on a great one. So I want to swing out up this way so I can get a good view of that lake on a good shooting lane. I'm pretty sure that's where that bison is going to be. I spotted an albino bison yesterday passing through while I was on my grind, and I didn't get a chance to take a shot on it because I had a diamond mule deer right in front of me. So I kind of took the chance to shoot the diamond mule deer instead. Yeah, hunting and mudding. I do herd management. on my grinds. Most of my grinds on my mule deer grind, I've done herd management so far, and it's worked out pretty good for me. I try to do herd management on the moose, and sometimes I just get frustrated with them and just start shooting everything. But the whitetail, I do herd management, and the bears, I do herd management. So yeah, pretty much I do herd management on my grinds, pretty much. I'm just gonna creep in right here. Shot a wolf out of reaction and then claimed it. Say I goofed a diamond. Oh no, Colin. Wolf diamonds aren't very easy to come by. They're not. They're kind of hard to come by. So I'm sorry you goofed that one, man. Wind's blowing. So if this bison's drink zone is not here, it could only be on the river. I don't know if they drink on the river or not, but it would have to be back here or back here, because the bison, it was traveling this way when I saw it, because I was at this tripod stand and it came right in front of me right here. So it may have been hit, which it was late in the afternoon, so it wouldn't have been heading to a drink zone. I don't know where it would have been going. But you figure each herd, their the distance they roam is probably not even 1,000 yards. They stay within that 1,000 yards pretty much for their zones. Yeah. The caribou on Askiy Ridge, I think they're like up here in this area. Yeah, top right. I haven't actually explored and went after the caribou yet. I've been fixated on mule deer. Yeah, that's the timer, but I want to get up here real quick and see if this bison's here. I probably should have just spawned in at my tent. It's far enough away that it shouldn't have spooked anything if they were on a drink zone. But I wanted to try something a little different. This is why I didn't put my tent on this side, because you can't see anything. Kyla, how's it going? You move the time up a bit. Kyla, I've had that happen to me. What I do is I just leave and I go on to my next zones. Go to the next zones and then come back later, and sometimes they're there and sometimes they won't be there. It's just a hit or miss type of thing. There's really no rhyme or reason to it, whether they're there or not. And that albino is not here. Is he on this side? There's really no way of forcing them to be there. Oh, there's bison on this side too, so yeah. There's really no way of forcing them to be there. You can try, there's a little trick you can do. You can like back the time up like a minute, 1 or 2. It's like a 1 minute trick. You just back your time up 1 minute, and sometimes it'll force them to be there or trick them into showing up when they haven't shown up. Fast travel away, change the time, and then fast travel back. Scarecrow does a lot of those little tricks a bunch of times if his animals aren't showing up. There's a bunch of little tips and tricks you can do. Just the spawn rates are really they're kind of janky sometimes. But I've noticed on the new map, I've had some that don't show up like they're supposed to. I've got a bunch of bison here. I just don't have that albino. Where's that albino at? What's up, Layson? How's it going, buddy? So, it's not here. The bison was coming through here. I wonder if a drink zone's down here or up here, or I wonder where that drink zone is for that specific one. Where was that 4 at we were looking at, Turtle? Right there. Oh, he's reverse mountain, reverse cowgirl. Ha, reverse cowgirl. You don't know what that is, Turtle. If it keeps snowing, they'll all be albino. Yeah, I know, right? But I was hunting yesterday and I spotted an albino. Favorite weapon is the Arzina 300 Mag Tactical. I want to get some XP for my dog, so I know where it's at, but I want to let the dog find it. The Arzina Mag Tactical and the Hansen 30-06 semi-automatic rifle are my top guns. Come on, doggo. Hurry up. That's cool how the snow gets on their backs now. Alright guys, I have got to go back to work. I appreciate you guys for hanging out. Make sure you guys like the stream and share the stream. We'll see you guys tonight, between 8:30 and 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Be there or be square. See you later, Turtle.